What's going on, guys? I am back this time with another video, and this time I'm really excited because I just bought a brand new car. To me, this is not actually a brand new car, but it's a brand new car to me. So this is, besides the Fiero, this is the second car that I've purchased. This is my daily driver. It replaces the old Toyota Camry I had. It's a 2003. It had 198,000 miles on it. It was in great shape, nothing wrong with it, no rust. The transmission was great. But it's got the 2AZ FE motor, which is the inline 4 motor, which is known for stripping head bolts, just like the Cadillac Northstar. So I was driving down the highway one day and the car started overheating out of nowhere. So I put coolant in it, I flushed the coolant, I put a thermostat in it, fixed the problem for like 2 days, started overheating again. Head bolts are stripped. It had to be the head bolts because nothing else was wrong. The thermostat was good, the water pump was working, the coolant was fine, everything else was working, so the head bolts got stripped. This is a 2006 Lincoln Zephyr, which is essentially the same thing as an MKZ. Now, this is the first year this car came out, first model year. So 2006 it was only called the Zephyr, then 2007 to now they call it the MKZ. I know there's rumors that Lincoln's going to kill the MKZ in like 2020 or 2021 and bring back the Zephyr, which is a rear wheel drive car. I don't know if they're going to do that or not, those are just rumors. But yeah, this is a great car. I love it. I'm excited about it. It's so nice and I got such a great deal. So this car was owned by a good family friend. His mother was getting rid of it because she doesn't drive anymore. So I got it for a steal. The car has, when I picked the car up, it had 38,000 miles on it. And it's got about 39 or 40,000 on it right now. And let me tell you, man, it feels like it's a brand new car. There's no rust on it anywhere, even underneath the car. In any of the door seals, underneath the wheel wells, there's no rust. The only cosmetic thing I could find was this, and I will live with that. I paid $6,500 for this car, and I just paid it cash, and I'm so happy because I love this car. As you can see, it's got the little door decal right there. It's got the keyless entry, which I've yet to use. I don't know how to get the code. I think it's in the glove box somewhere. We've got heated mirrors on both sides. It shows that the mirrors fold in if you toggle this like this, but I've tried this and they don't. So the mirrors don't fold in on this car, so that must have been carried over from other Ford products. And as you can see, speaking of the interior, it is pristine. I mean, for 2006, this still, in 2019, looks fantastic. It's got the Ford vents. It's got auto headlights with parking lights, trunk button, front auto windows, memory seats. Now you can tell this car was built on the same platform as the Ford Fusion. There are some parts that are carried over. As you can see, these vents, these are Ford staple, and this turn signal / wiper stock, that's from a Fusion because I test drove a Fusion and that's the exact same thing. We have cruise control, we have fan speed, and then over here we have radio controls, volume next, select your different media, and temperature. But yeah, man, you can see this is in great shape. The seats are so comfortable. This car is so comfortable to drive, it feels like you're driving on a cloud. It feels just like a modern version of the Cadillac. Now, the one thing I did change about a couple weeks ago is I did put an aftermarket head unit in there, and the reason for that is because the stock one did not have an aux port and did not have a USB, so I could not listen to my phone. I could only listen to the radio or a CD. So this is a Bluetooth radio I put in for like, I think I spent $200 total with installation at Best Buy. But yeah, it's fantastic. Clock works. I have a little storage there now from where the preset buttons used to be. It's an automatic. There's no manual gear shifting, but I have auto climate control, dual zone climate control, heated and cooled seats, which is fantastic. And then right in here, I have an ashtray and a cigarette lighter, which is nice. Close. Parking brake. This adjusts, which is fantastic. That's really nice. And then you can open this up. There's another cigarette lighter in there right here. Decent storage, coins. Power seats. I don't know if you can see them, but they're right there. Back seat looks just as nice in this car. And this car is clean. Seats fold down all the way. It's got plenty of storage. I bought this to replace my Camry, and it does it. Now, the one thing I will say with this car is driving it, it is not a Camry. It is a good car. It's very luxurious, but it does not ride like a Camry. My old Camry, when you'd go over bumps, you wouldn't even feel them. This one, you can definitely feel the bumps more than the Toyota. But if that's the only con that I've come up with comparing this car to the Toyota, and if that's all it is, I can live with that. That's not a problem at all. The other thing I noticed is, being an old car, these wheels are chipping and starting to flake. As you can see, these aluminum wheels are flaking, which I've tried scrubbing that. I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to replace the wheels, if I'm going to get them repolished. As you can see, it's four-wheel disc brakes, which is very nice. These tires are nice too. They got put on in May. SRT Touring, who makes them? Mastercraft. So they're pretty good. They're good tires. They're comfortable. But yeah, as you can see, up close the wheels look bad, but from far away, you can't really tell. The other thing that I replaced on this car is the headlights. As you can see, the front of it looks really nice. Everything's stock in the front. It's got fog lights and it has projector halogen headlights. Well, I replaced the projector halogen headlights because you couldn't see shit with them. So I put LED headlights in there. They work really well. Now this car has a V6 engine. It is the Ford Duratec 30. It is a 3.0 liter V6. It makes about 220 to 230 horsepower, I think, and 200 foot-pounds of torque. It's a very good engine. There's plenty of power. It cruises well at 80 miles an hour at about 2,500 RPMs. The engine bay is a little cluttered. It's okay, but there's a lot of plastic. So if you want to work on this, you're going to have to know how to take everything off. And which leads me to my next point. When you do change the headlights on these cars, you can't go from here. You have to go underneath the car. You don't have to take the bumper off, but there is a little pass-through right here on each side that you just take off with a simple screw, and you can reach your hand in there and change the bulbs. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's really not too bad. Just plugging them in is the hardest part. We've got LED tail lights, which is really nice. It's got yellow turn signals. They're not LEDs, but that's okay. Got dual exhaust. Let me tell you, this is a fantastic car. Yeah, trunk's a little spacious, and you can also, this is how you fold the seats down right here on both sides. It is a very spacious area. We have a traditional fuel cap. Can't lock that door. The door isn't locked. Yeah, overall, this is a fantastic car. And this is what I'm using to replace my Toyota. Now, I don't think I'll have a problem with durability and longevity on this car. I've heard great things about the Ford Duratec motor. They still make it today in a different version. I think it's definitely more powerful, but it's the Ford V6 is well known to last. So this car, hopefully I could easily make it up to 200,000 miles, if not more. This car's fantastic. I love it. I'm gonna have it for a long time. And I've never owned a Ford product before. So hopefully this stacks up to Toyota. I think it will. So yeah, I still have 3 cars. Have this now, replaces the Toyota. Still have the Cadillac, and still have the Pontiac. Although there is talk that I might replace the Pontiac. I might sell it. I know. I might sell it for a motorcycle. I'm thinking of getting like a Suzuki SV650 or maybe a 600cc sport bike. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.